All right. Let's see if anyone's getting in here. Um, where is everyone? We got Narwhals, Rail Raiders first. Hey, Ian the balance, I in the balance. I think TLK is posting. Good, good, good. Just get this game set up then. So we have the Narwhals visiting the Rail Raiders. Perfect. Get some good with that. Good with that. Just ended up in the same jerseys that they started with, but that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I think the Rail Raiders need some new jerseys. TLK's got to work on that. Need some new jerseys. TLK. All right. And we have that. I'm just gonna check one thing quick. Rabid. I'm streaming first. Just Narwhal's first. Just for you, man. Just for you. All for you. Everything I do for you. This is known. Uh, let's see. All right. Yeah, I didn't have any issues starting up, so all right. Let's get this game underway, shall we? Picking our stadium and conditions here. We are in Mississippi, so I'm thinking, you know, I like going to Atlanta. Chicago isn't too bad, but I'm thinking the Bear. No, I'm thinking. I think we're just gonna go back to Atlanta. That's fine. All right, it's gonna be a day game, clear and light winds, so be perfect football weather here in this one. We have Narwhals visiting the Rail Raiders in Mississippi in a very, very even game. Gosh, I wish I knew how to. Hold on, hold on. I gotta. I feel like it is a big game. It's a very big game. Every game's big, especially when you play a very limited number of times, I guess. But man, I gotta. Thank you for putting that prediction up. I still don't know how to do it. I'm not fast enough. I'll figure it out sometime. But man, despite 3 out of the 4 devs picking the Rail Raiders, the master odds are showing a 56% in favor of the Rail Raiders. So definitely anyone's ball game here. So we'll have the world's slowest prediction keep going here. Um, so be sure to get your predictions in. You know what? I will latch onto my personal account here and you can steal my channel points, and I will bet for a team of my choosing. All right, sound fair? So it is a super casual channel point fire sale, potentially, unless I'm right. So here we go. Come take the channel points. There you go. I'm not tricking anyone to gamble. You know, gambling isn't right. It's a vice, man. Don't do it, or do. I'm not your mom. All right, come take 'em, boys. Just bet 1 point. You could win 10,000. Easy. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to a really good game. Got a lot of playmakers in this one. Zane Cluxon for Sazzle. Dokabasi, Max Air. I know I'm just reading the guys off as they're scrolling across the screen, but there really are a lot of playmakers in this one. And then we got some new faces as well. Rail Raiders also just picked up their first IRL player on defense. So, yeah, pretty crazy. But let's say we get this one underway. Let's say you. All right, I say we do it, and do it we shall. Here we are. Kickoff week 4 in the Dev League coming up right now. All right. Look at that. Beautiful football weather. Just beautiful. And looks like the Narwhals have deferred, so the Rail Raiders will start out on offense in front of their home crowd tonight. Opening drive for the Rail Raiders, taking over at the 35-yard line, and it's going to be a quick fullback dive to get 5. Nice. Way to hit him in the mouth right away. Just boom, fullback dive. You know, you think you're going to go to hardwood, and it's like, nope, fullback dive. And there's Chris Ty gets the first down. Nice job by Air to find him on the out route. So, Rail Raiders looking to get that early momentum. Air drops back, throws it, and it's intercepted. The Narwhals come down with the INT, get the ball back early. So now it's for Stazzle. Zane for Stazzle, Cluxon. Oh, I did it wrong. It's only the first quarter. No! Zane Cluxon for Stazzle. Gets a few yards on that one. See if they keep going to him throughout the game. And they're bombing it deep, though. And Vasquez turns around and gets it, and he gets a touchdown from it. Zane Cluxon for Stazzle set up the drive with a 3-yard, and then Fred Ucker found his man, Rafael Vasquez, deep. And the bottomman missed the point after. But we have a 6-0 lead for the Rail Raiders. Exactly, Toasty. That's as big brained as it gets, man. You defer, so you kick it to the Rail Raiders, you get the turnover, you get the deep bomb, and then all is good. Balance. Flower, don't worry about it, man. Like, that's all part of the plan too, missing the P. Another interception! Oh my God! We've seen 2 interceptions in a row on this Narwhals defense. And they go with the fullback dive in this drive. Man, this Narwhals defense is showing up. Let's see if Fred Ucker keeps showing up. He finds for Stazzle, Zane Cluxon. Had a block. He almost had the sideline. Nice pickup by Zane Cluxon for Stazzle. Catching it out of the backfield. Fresh set of downs for the Narwhals. Narwhals did come to play. You know, I don't think you guys are stealing my channel points that easily. Would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for you meddling kids. Fastazzle? What? I thought it was Frustazzle. Rabid. Rabid. Or are you just saying that you're fast? Don't be messing with me now. So the Narwhals pick up another first down. It's 1st and goal. Uckert back to pass. He's got a lot of time in the back of the end zone, and that's incomplete. You fast, boy. You fast. That's what my cat thinks he is. He like sprints, you know, up and down. He's fast, boy. So fast, boy. Go team. Go team indeed. How you doing, Alaska? Good to see you. All right, crucial 3rd down here for the Narwhals. Ucker's back to pass. He's got Frostazol. Oh, and he drops it. Zane Cluxon for Stazzle. ZKF, my boy. You had a surefire touchdown and you drop it. So now they're going to rely on the kicker who missed the point after. It's up, and he makes good on that. So it is a 2-score game after that field goal. 9-0 with 54 seconds left in the 1st quarter. So I'm not sure Toasty drew it up like that. But a good start to this Narwhals game. And if you're Mississippi, you gotta get those turnovers out of the system. And I think they can do it as air is going deep to a wide open Dokabasi. Rail Raiders strike right back. Dokabasi doing a little riverboat dance thing. I don't know. They take get some points on the board. They don't take the lead, as I was gonna say for whatever reason. So they do make it 7-9 though. Nice job by the Rail Raiders responding right back. Error making good on his errors, and throws a long touchdown instead of an interception for the 3rd drive in a row. So now, how will the Narwhals respond? Are they going to try to go bang, bang right down the field, or are they going to keep it methodical? Opening play on this drive is not quite ideal. Only a pickup of 1. So 2nd and 9 brings up a Fred Ucker pass. He's got time. He finds Frostazol out of the backfield. Frostazol almost gets 2 blocks. Big catch. He has been clutch catching the ball out of the backfield so far this game, and that is going to take it to the end of the 1st quarter. We are 9-7. Narwhals in the lead here in Mississippi. So now Frostazol running the ball. Gets the 1st down, I believe. Fresh set of downs. Narwhal is looking really good on offense. Really good on defense, to be honest, except that one big touchdown play they gave up. Frostazol, again, with lots of room to run. Picks up 8. 2nd and 8 here, and they're looking to maybe pass for the touchdown. They're in a shotgun. Oh, they pitch it to Frostazol, and Zane Cluxon gets close to the 1st down, but not quite there. So it'll be critical 3rd down coming up, 3rd and inches. Rail Raiders are going to come out in a 5-2. They hand it to Frostazol, and it doesn't matter. The heavy defensive line will not stop them. So good 3rd down conversion by the Narwhals. Tough stand, or lack thereof, rather, if you're the Rail Raiders. And so they keep going to Frostazol, and Frostazol, he gets the lunge. It's a touchdown. Zane Cluxon Frostazol gets the rushing touchdown. Great running. Man, he was just used nonstop that drive. Give that man some oxygen. As the kicker doinks it. Oh, man, we got to fix that. So it is an 8-point game, which is pretty much a 2-score game. I rarely see them go for 2. They might. I'm not sure. I don't know if they need to. You know, it's still pretty early. Rail Raiders is very far from out of it, but great job by the Narwhals, really just marching right down the field, getting it done through the, you know, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, or rather 1 if by air, 2 if by ground. I don't know, something like that. Paul Revere, yeah, America, and he, you know, they use Zane Cluxon for Frostazol super effectively, and he made that Rail Raiders defense look silly, along with that noob linebacker. We hadn't seen him yet, but yeah, Terry Crews is the newest linebacker of the Rail Raiders, so look for him maybe next drive on defense. That will not pick up the third down there. That was a very quick 3 and out by this Rail Raiders team. So they've had a couple interceptions, a 3 and out, and that one big Dokabasi bomb. And that's about it for them this one. So a tale of two teams for certain. So now for Stazzle, it's another solid pickup of 4 or 5. So 2nd and 5 as we approach the 2-minute warning here. They give it to Stazzle again. He only gets a yard or 2 on that one. So 3rd and 3 as we hit the 2-minute warning. See what the Narwhals draw up to convert it. 6-2. And oh, it's going to be a false start. So that's going to set them back. Not a good penalty for the Narwhals by any means. Rail Raiders need to capitalize on this 3rd and medium, 3rd and long, whatever you'd like to call it. It's definitely not out of the question. They run it, though, and he gets swallowed up. Zane Cluxon for Stazzle cannot work his magic there. Will not get past the 1st down marker, so the Narwhals will be forced to punt, and punt it they do indeed. Rail Raiders take back over at the 30-yard line. I know, man. One block, man. That's all it takes. And Hardwood, with he's been quiet this game. You know, I'm surprised they're not getting him more involved in the offense. I think that's going to be the key for the Rail Raiders going forward for the rest of the game is getting Hardwood involved. Oh, watch out! We got Narwhals 6-2 incoming. The pressure's coming in. Air barely gets it off. Avoids the sack. Incomplete as the ball falls harmlessly to the ground. You know, Air's not really getting it done right now, and he's getting domed to the ground there. Oh, hey, Benjia to count. Oh man, I'm so bad at reading things. Thanks for the follow, Benji. We're just gonna call you Benji. Appreciate that, sir. So, after the Rail Raiders punt, it's going to be the Narwhals taking over, see if they can score before the end of the half, and that's a very dangerous throw by Ucker, probably the ugliest throw we've seen from him tonight. So, 2nd and 10. Ucker back to pass, he's got some time, he's throwing, he's got a one-on-one, and it's Luke Rogers. Luke Rogers with the big bomb, as the Narwhals have 2 timeouts, and definitely can milk the clock to score before the end of the half. And he throws an interception, though. Oh, but we are on a big-time safety watch. They are in the shadow of their own goalpost, but that's a very costly interception. But maybe it's part of the plan. I'll have to ask Toasty to confirm. As Gaines gets a small gain of about 4 on that one. So 2nd and 5 gets the Rail Raiders a little bit of breathing room. Error now back to pass. Oh, the pressure was coming, and he throws it into double coverage. Incomplete. Could have been worse. So now 3rd and 5. You got to be careful. You definitely don't want to throw an interception. Well, never, ever. And Hardwood's not going to get the first. I thought they were going to pass it. I mean, it's a little bit risky with the sack, but they could have gotten it off. The protection's been okay today. And so now the Rail Raiders are going to punt it, and it'll be Frost with the return. I think we just saw you there. And, yeah, 40, on the 40-yard line, 0 seconds. He's chucking it deep. He's got a man beat, and it's a touchdown as the clock strikes 0 in the half. Rafael Vasquez with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Oh, my goodness. And the bot makes the point after. All right, yay. So, look at that box score. We have some points here. And a lot of it's coming from the Narwhals. So, the Rail Raiders will kick it off, too. So, as the Narwhals scored to end that half, they're going to get the ball back on offense to do some more damage. We'll see if they get my boy ZKF involved in the offense. Yet, no, Rail Raiders, it's not over, but it's not it's not looking good. You got to turn it around here. So 2nd and 7 after that modest pickup for Stazzle. Again with the carry. Gets it to the 41. Very good all-around game from Zane Cluxton for Stazzle. Almost 125 all-purpose yards. And he has stopped short, so the defense of these Rail Raiders hold for one of the first times tonight. And wow, that's a close spot. So the Rail Raiders are going to get the ball back. Good defensive stand, and he cannot field the punt. Oh, he's going to grab it, though. And he does not have any wheels, so very nice punt. By the Narwhals. I mean, obviously you want to score, but hey, you'll take their starting field position at the 14. Now Hardwood, now this is the guy that the Rail Raiders had been needing to get involved all game, but they have not done it effectively. Which Hardwood gets a nice pickup there. He's going to be your secret weapon. You know, alternate between him and Dokabasi. And Dokabasi makes a man miss. Nice job on the curl route, snagging it and making guys miss to get the extra yardage in the secondary. Now, error with some momentum. It's Bonderman, and Bonderman makes a man miss to get down to the 37. So despite the I guess, long field, poor starting field position for the Rail Raiders, they are really driving it here. And that's a fumble, though! The turnovers are insane right now. The Narwhals have 2 interceptions and now a fumble recovery. Max Error really airing out on this one. And for Stazzle, breaks a big one. He's down the sideline. He's going all the way. It's a touchdown. Narwhals score. Man, Zane Cluxton for Stazzle's a good running back. Oh, my goodness. Who didn't draft him is a better, who didn't draft this guy? I mean, there should have been 14 out of 14 teams drafting this guy, man. I mean, I know you can't do that, but dang. So, the Rail Raiders really need to get it going now. They are down by 21 points, and we are under halfway through the 3rd quarter. Hardwood with a nice run, though. See, they just need a few more of that. Some swing routes to Hardwood, some deep bombs to Dokabasi, some underneath to Ty, and Gaines. It'll be fine. It's just, I hope it's not too little too late. And speaking of deep bomb to Dokabasi, there's a rerun of their only touchdown before this last one. Dokabasi with the big-time touchdown. 3 catches, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, the only 2 for the Rail Raiders, and they doink in the PAT, so they cut this lead down to 14. That's just what you need if you're a fan of the Rail Raiders. That gets you back into this game for certain. You need your defense to show up, though. You got to stop that man there in the passing game, Vasquez, and you got to stop the man we're probably about to see on this play here, Zane Cluxton for Stazzle. He gets the pitch. He gets a couple blocks, and he just wears you down, man. He gets these 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-yard run plays, and then boom, he gone. For Stazzle, gets some blocks and gets a first down, just wearing down these Rail Raiders. Milking the clock. Look at that. Over 200 all-purpose yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging over 7.5 yards a carry. Absolutely great. So, 2nd and 6 for the Narwhals. Rail Raiders need to make a stand, and that is going to do it for the end of the 3rd. And I want to do 4s. Believe me, I want to do 4s in chat, but I usually don't do it for 14-point games when the team doesn't have the ball, If the Rail Raiders had the ball right now and we're driving like this, I would say it. I'm not going to say it. I've already talked about it too much. As Zane Cluxton for Stazzle picks up another first down, and he makes 2 men miss. He's just too fast. He's too fast. 2nd and 2 after that 8-yard Zane Cluxton for Stazzle pickup. Now it'll be Ucker to pass. The pressure's coming, though. They get it off. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. And there's our boy Terry Crews, the newest member of the Rail Raiders, getting that TFL. We'll see if that stymies this drive. 3rd and 2 for Stazzle. Makes a man miss. Oh, he makes another one miss. He's got nothing but the end zone in front of him, and he scores a touchdown. Zane Cluxton for Stazzle is a man among boys. He's going to have probably 200-plus rushing yards. He's already got 250 all-purpose yards, 3 touchdowns. The point after is good. He's too fast. Oh, my goodness. 35-14. Narwhal's in command of this one. And if you are a person named Toasty925, you are super happy. And if you spend 10,000 channel points on the Narwhals, you're super happy. I suckered you guys in. Yeah, it's actually me with a controller all along. Just kidding. No, it's not. Yeah, okay, it's not. Anyway, and there's another Narwhal's interception. Oh, wow. That's 4 turnovers, I believe. 3 interceptions. Max Error has not looked good in this one. And that face mask is just insult to injury. Zane Cluxton for Stazzle has looked really good in this one. I think the Kings got their back, man. And for Stazzle, a modest 2-yard gain there, as he is closing in on the 200-yard mark. And he will get it with that carry. Congratulations, Zane Cluxton for Stazzle on 200 yards. Not the Kings, the Knights. My bad, Knights. Other K team. We have hit the 2-minute warning here as they go to the well maybe too many times with for Stazzle. And, oh, a booming punt. And he coffined it, I guess. All right. So, the Rail Raiders with their backs to the wall. Error with some time. Incomplete. And Error's just not... He's just not with it this game. I'm not sure what it is, but the Rail Raiders need to go back to the drawing board. I think it's going to be too little too late regardless of what they do. And the first couple plays of this drive here for them are not looking too promising. So now Error back to pass. They pick up the blitz, and it's dropped. I thought Dokabasi might have had that one, and it's 4th and 10, so they are going for it, in fact. Oh, man. Now Error back to pass. He's got a man, though. Dokabasi. Wow, what a bright spot in this otherwise abysmal Rail Raiders game. 3 touchdowns for Dokabasi, getting it done. Wow. That is a crazy stat line. 3 touchdowns, 4 catches, 247 yards for Dokabasi. But I think that's not enough. Even though the Rail Raiders have all their timeouts, a minute and a half is probably just too big of a deficit to overcome. 14 points, too big of a deficit to overcome in 1.5 minutes. I'm just going to say that right now. Stazzle. We're stazzling on their faces at this point in time. Picks up the first down. Narwhals continue to drive. The Rail Raiders can call timeouts all they want, but it's probably not going to matter too much. But I agree. The Narwhals have been scary on defense. If they play like this every game, they're going to be almost impossible to beat. And so we have a 3rd down coming up here. See what the Narwhals do if they run. Keep the clock going, I presume, and Stazzle swallowed up. So he's actually fairly well contained on this drive. Rail Raiders will get the ball back, but they are out of timeouts, and the clock is ticking down. They punt it, and it's a beauty. um, so the Rail Raiders are going to have 32 seconds to make up 14 points. They're going to start on the 33-yard line. So um, scratch that. They're going to start on the 28-yard line. Not liking their odds, but they can still pad some stats. I mean, watch out for the Dokabasi bomb. That's kind of like their offensive game plan anymore. I think the mistake for them was early on in the game not really getting Hardwood involved in the offense on the running side or the passing side. You know, he's one of their top offensive players along with Dokabasi, so that was kind of yeah. See, he can do stuff like that, you know, and not getting him involved early and often is kind of a mistake. But yeah, no, I agree. Ayer's kind of doing his best 30 for 30. That's, you know, 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions, Jameis Winston. And the stat line there doesn't show the lost fumble as well. That was kind of a game icer. There's been a couple bad drops, but really tough to justify those 3 INTs. As the Narwhals kneel the ball from that failed 4th down conversion. Narwhals win this one 35-21. A great game by that man there, Zane Cluxon for Stazzle at the running back position. But let's not take anything away either from the Dokabasi game as well. 3 touchdowns for him. All 3 of the touchdowns for him for the Rail Raiders, and 240-some yards. Wow. All right, let's get this other game set up and running here. I am going to ping the fam. Binaries. Oh man, look at that. I'm such a bully for taking everyone's channel points. I'm sorry that I peer pressured y'all into to gamble. I feel really bad. I genuinely kind of didn't know it was gonna be like that. Because the Railroaders are a good team, you know. I mean, both of these teams are, so it's a bit of a toss-up. So we have who's the home and away? Not that it matters. The home and away is fairly pretty much strictly all cosmetic. So we are in Czechia. So let's find these Memphis Kings. And I think I'm gonna go with the old baby blues, baby. Binaries now. Ooh, all blacks go pretty hard. Yeah, we're going all blacks. All right, baby blues versus blacks. Let's get it. Right. There's our friend Harold Flower, T-Boat. They got weapons on this Kings team. They are a dangerous team. That loss to the Narwhals last week was maybe a bit of an anomaly because this team is good. And the binaries are a threat now more than ever, though. So let's go to Czechia, which I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I kind of want something that gets highlighted by the night, so we're gonna go to Nebraska. We're gonna go to Nebraska. We don't go there enough. We're gonna have a clear. We're gonna have a little like overcast day, but it's gonna be night. Night light winds. That looks great. All right. Experts have the Kings with a 66% chance, or binaries with a 34. Devs are split 2 and 2. So could be a fun game here. I fully expect it to be. Watch out for these Kings offensive weapons though, and but binaries have some big time playmakers on defense too, including D lineman Kevin Choate there. Go binaries indeed, TLK. I think you're just cheering for them though because you need the Kings to lose, so you can go all the way. All right. But I will always root for the binaries, even though I GM the King. I mean, I will. Here we go. Kickoff. Dayton Holmes to return. And we are underway. Binaries on offense to start. And away we go. Dorn will hand it off for the first play. And their bottom and running back, they definitely need to fix that here. We'll pick up a couple. So now, Dorn hands it off again, and he is met immediately in the backfield. So that'll bring up a quick 3rd and 9 for the binaries. Dorn back to pass. Got some time, and he's chucking it deep to Holmes, and Holmes comes down with it despite being covered tightly by 2 defenders. The sea of baby blue, no matter. Dorn to Holmes connection is strong. And we'll see if we can find it again. Dorn slinging it, and that is a very dangerous throw. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the binaries. Dorn steps back, and that's a drop. Tough drop there, which would have been very close if not a 1st down. Dorn hands it off, and the Botterman gets a couple on that, so not sure what that was on 3rd and long, but they're going to line up for a 47, 48-yard field goal, and I'm not very oh my goodness, that's right, they've got the IRL kicker, and he makes good on it. That's right, Therick. He makes the kick to give the binaries the lead, 3-0. Nice kick. I totally forgot they had an IRL kicker. I'm so dumb. I should know these things. And Labillion gets a nice little return. I thought he was going to break it there. He was just 1 block away from nothing but pay dirt. But the Kings will take over on offense, try to respond to that field goal, and it'll be Tebow with the first carry, and he makes 2 men miss and almost had a big-time gain there, but it'll be 2nd and 1. Tebow swallowed up in the backfield. That's Kevin Choate. I mentioned him earlier. I mean, he does it in the pass. He does it in the run. Kevin Choate, good player, good ball player. And Tebow is short. He's short of the 1st down marker. I thought maybe he would have gotten the lunge, but that's a 3 and out for the Kings. So what looked like a promising drive kind of stalled out there. So now it'll be the binaries back on offense. Dorn hands it off, and Bonnerman only gets a yard or 2 on that one. Dorn back to pass. That's a dangerous throw. There's 3 baby blue jerseys hovering around that receiver. So that's going to bring up 3rd, and now you'll see what Dorn does here. He's got some time, 1-on-1, and it's Dayton Holmes, and he makes a man miss, and he's down the sideline. Dayton Holmes could go all the way. Touchdown, binaries. And just like that, binaries up by 2 scores. It is 10-0. Chechia defending home court. Well, home field, not court. Yes, Mr. Balance. I know I did not expect this to get blown open so quickly, but I just don't worry about it. You know, all it takes is 1 big bomb. Now Tebow gets not much on that one. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Play action. Harold Flower can't connect. That's going to be, I don't know if that was a deflection or a drop. Looked kind of like a drop, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Kings. They drop back to pass. Flower throws it away. And so the Binaries are going to get the ball back here as we wind down in the first quarter. Lock to return. He makes a man miss and a decent little return of about 8 or 9. And that is going to put the ball close to midfield. Binaries take over at the 46. See how they follow up their last drive. Warren pitches it out, and the Kings swallow up. That is Fluffy, Commander Fluffy, on the tackle for a loss. Another good defensive lineman. And that will do it. End of the first. 10-0 our score here. Binary is still on offense, and Kings looking to make something happen on defense. And that they do. A nice tackle for a loss by a great defensive playmaker for this Kings team, Larry David. Great job. And now Orn trying to pick up the first, and he cannot connect. So the Kings defense holds, and they're going to get the ball back to Harold Flower and the offense. And that is no. Oh, come on. See, the ball just doesn't stop rolling. It's so, oh man. That should have been like a pin deep. Instead, the Kings have taken over at the 20. The pressure gets to Harold Flower in that first pass play, so incomplete. Now T-Boat to run. He doesn't get much, just a yard. So already a quick 3rd down for this Kings team to face, and it'll be Flower handing off to the fullback dive. That is not the play to call on 3rd and 9. I'm just going to say that right here, right now. Not sure what was going on with that, but they're going to be forced to punt. So Frylock gets it to the 46, and here we go. It's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Binaries, looking to add to their lead, and Dorn's going to try to do just that. Drops back to pass. He almost finds Holmes again, but is broken up or dropped. So that is a tough break. Could have been a big play, but definitely breathing a sigh of relief for the Kings. Now 3rd and 7 after that small pickup on the run play for the Binaries. Passing it. Dorn looking. Wow, dangerous throw. There was a lot of Kings there. And so the Kings defense holds yet again, despite the decent starting field position. So it'll be Therick to punt, and he tries to cough it, but slices it a little bit too much. And so now the Kings take over with pretty good starting field position at the 34-yard line. Hand it off to T-Boat. T-Boat's got some blocks, and that is not quite a first down, but very, very close as we are halfway through the second quarter. T-Boat running it, picks up the first as we are closing in on the 2-minute warning here in this one. See if the Kings can get one more play off. Oh, okay. It was like 2:14, and then it just went to 2, but all right. Flower back to pass, and he's under pressure. Throws it to the sideline. I don't know if Flowers completed a pass today. He is not. 0 for 4. That is good math by me. I can count to 4. That's nice. Anyway, Flower back to pass, and he gets it to T-Boat for a 3-yard pickup. So his first completion after I called him out. Making me eat my words. Not much on that, so it'll be 3rd and 7. Flower back to pass again. He's got some time and throws it very dangerously. He had some out routes to the right side of the field, but elected not to go to them. And it's going to bring up a Kings punt. And just booms that through the end zone. The Binaries will take over at the 20. Dorn back to pass. And holds. It's a nice little pickup of 7. Clock still running. We are getting inside the minute mark. Watch out. 6-2 incoming for the Kings. So Dorn back to pass. And he's got a bomb deep. Oh, that was a surefire touchdown. And I think Mr. Dayton Holmes dropped it. Oh, my goodness. 6-2 incoming again. We'll see if they run it. They're going to pass it. They pick it up, and they get the first down. Binaries again. They can score before the end of the half. They have all 3 timeouts. He bombs it, and gosh, Dorn and the Binaries are getting away with some very dangerous throws. It's 4 for 12 with 1 touchdown and no interception. It could very, very easily be 4 for 12 with like 2 interceptions so far. Time is winding down here at the end of the second quarter. See how aggressive they are on this third down. They are not, as the Botterman is tackled for a loss, and I think that is going to take us to halftime. So, I'm not sure if they're going to call a punt. I don't think they will. So, I guess they do. All right. Well, very, very confident this isn't getting returned for a touchdown. So, Daddy Longlegs is going to return this and take us to halftime. 10-0, your score here in Czechia. Kings do start with the ball back, and we'll see how they kind of approach this offense. You know, things aren't quite clicking right. They need to kind of do these. I think they need to get Harold Flowers some momentum. They need to get some, swing passes to T-Boat, and, I haven't seen Labillion much in this game. Just got to get some of those. There's also, I think I failed to mention it. There's a tight end. You can see him lined up on the right side of your screen there, number 4. Ringo Starr. We haven't seen anything from him yet, so they just got to get these short plays going to get some momentum in their favor. So, I think they can do it. So, Flower now pitches it to T-Boat, and T-Boat gets about 3 or 4. 3rd and 1 incoming here. Critical third down. Watch out. Binaries in the 6-2. They hand it to the fullback, and the fullback gets the 3rd down pickup. Nice job by the Kings converting. Maybe that helps them get the momentum they need. T-Boat with another carry, but he is met immediately at the line of scrimmage. Only a pickup of a couple. Not a lot of passing here. Not that they need to, but I just think it would help the flow of their offense. But T-Boat making me eat my words there, as the face mask adds a few more. And a good little run with a few extra yards tacked on. So, fresh set of downs for the Kings. They are inside the 40. Flower drops back. And that is going to fall to the ground. Now it is 2nd and 10. Flower back to pass, and he is met immediately. That is Kevin Choate, one of the best defensive linemen in this Dev League to date. And T-Boat with all kinds of lanes to run through, but will not pick up the first. They are going to attempt the field goal. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. That is no good by a long shot. So the Kings' drought of scoring continues. They have not scored in 6 quarters, as Mr. Balance has mentioned. So now the Binaries take over on offense. They have a 10-0 lead. Time winding down in the 3rd, and so they're going to keep milking the clock. They already face a 3rd and 7, however. Yeah, TLK, don't, just be careful. Oh my goodness, the fullback dive gets the Binaries the first down. I did not see that coming at all. That was a sneaky play. I don't think the Kings saw it coming either, because that's a first down for the Binaries, and they can kind of keep milking it. And Dorn overthrows his man. That was a well-designed play, just not quite the execution you want. Stops the clock, and Binaries 2nd and 10. gets swallowed up in the backfield. So now it is 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12 incoming. Doran back to pass. He's got a man wide open in the cross route, and he drops it. That's Holmes. He gets so open. He gets so open, and sometimes he just drops it. You know, he's got to work on that hands, or he's just eating too much popcorn pregame. Not sure. So it'll be Therick to punt it, and Longlegs cannot get anything in return. So we have one more play before the end of the 3rd quarter. E-Boat to run it. Nice pickup of about 7, and that is going to take us to the end. So let's see some fours in chat. Kings have the ball. They are far from out of this, ladies and gentlemen. So keep your eyes glued to the screen because magic could happen here. It's only a 10-point game, and they are on offenses. T-Boat weaving through the blocks and defenders gets a first down. T-Boat with another carry, and I think that's a first down. It is indeed, so a couple nice pickups on the ground by him. You know, Kings not trying to push anything, not trying to rush anything, keep running their game plan, keep feeding T-Boat. T-Boat gets a few more, so see if they're using this run to set up a pass later on. They got some weapons. T-Boat on the pitch, gets close to the first, and he does get the first, actually. Okay, so generous spot, I believe. But first down for the Kings. Driving on this one there on the other side of the 50 play action, but the pressure's coming, and oh, the Kings fall on the football. That was a strip sack, and the Kings avoid a bad turnover. Harold Flower again with the pressure. They are just not picking up Kevin Choate whatsoever. So now it's 3rd and a mile. Choate with 3 sacks in this one, asserting his dominance. Harold Flower back to pass. He's got to get rid of it, and it's out of bounds. So I'm thinking they're going to punt. Oh, they're not punting. So we have 4th and 25. Flower back to pass. And that's such a short throw. Only picks up a few. And that is a turnover on downs as we are halfway through the 4th quarter. Binaries with really good starting field position. Now, Dorn hands it off to Boderman. Keeps the clock moving. I think that's going to take us down to the 2-minute warning. Two-minute warning indeed. Memphis does have all 3 timeouts, but they're going to need to use them here soon. Warren pitches it out to Boderman, and Boderman cannot get any momentum going. He is tackled for a loss, or maybe just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So the Memphis Kings call their 3rd timeout. Now Dorn back to pass, and he's going deep. Oh, that another dangerous pass, and the Kings have just not capitalized and gotten the turnover, or the not gotten like the interceptions that the Narwhals did last game. So now Therick to punt it well through the back of the end zone. So the Kings conserve their timeouts. It is 1:45. It's a 10-point game. They got to just start passing the ball more. And pass it indeed as Flower is hit as he throws. Man, this pressure is really getting to the Kings. Look at that. I mean, Harold Flower is under 1 yard per attempt. And again has to throw it away. This is just uncharacteristic. I think the Kings need to go back and evaluate some game plan stuff. And it's a fumble. Another fumble by Flower, strip sack. He just has no time to throw tonight. This Binary's defense is too hungry. And Flower nearly gets the safety. And that is a turnover on downs, and that is going to mathematically do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have witnessed tonight the very, very first Binaries win. We'll have to check on that. Yep, resim. Wrong jersey number, right, TLK? So, yeah, I mean, this is history. to the 3 viewers watching. um, this is the Binary's first ever franchise win. As false start, going to take them back a little bit, so they can call one more play, and I think they'll just kneel it. I'd imagine. Don't know what else they'd do. And Dorn kneels it. Victory formation. Victory screech for the for the Binaries. Woo! Victory screech! And the Binaries have won their first ever game in the Dev League. I know I've said that like 5 times already, but it's truly a remarkable moment and a remarkable journey for this Binaries team to get to this point. Congratulations. They scored all 10 of their points in the first quarter. Dayton Holmes pretty much the leader on offense. And Kevin Choate with 3 sacks and a forced fumble. That he pretty much made Flower uncomfortable in the pocket all game. And that is going to do it for us in this one. Binaries win. Binaries win. Binaries win. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the last game of the IRL week, so we will not have any super casual football until next Monday, where we'll have some major action, and then I will be streaming more Dev League action next Tuesday. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will hope to see you on Monday and Tuesday.